Hey, Alan.
Hey.
Very nice to see you here. So, after that, you've completed this retreat. What would be your impressions since you start to the end now? So, what would like to share about everything that's been going on?
So much gratitude. This is a prayer that has been answered by the universe. I can remember when maybe now, 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, choosing to say, how can I make the biggest impact through my own experience? And saying, I would really love to help heartfelt entrepreneurs, conscious creators, to open their hearts, to heal their hearts, and to expand and ripple the effect into everyone that they help. And to be in the presence of everyone that has participated in this retreat and experience that expansion of themselves at every moment throughout the retreat is just amazing to witness. It's amazing to witness the magic in the universe of when an intention is heartfelt and put out there, how the universe brings it back to be. So many souls that I've helped in the past 3.5 years, and then having this retreat with people that I've been serving for months and new people coming into this retreat and being able to witness their evolution every single moment has been really amazing. Amazing. Just gratitude beyond words. To lead every single one into every space that has transformed me so many times, into every activity that has transformed me, and being complete devotion of their presence as they're going through their transformation as I once did. And as I transform myself by holding the space of their own transformation and feel it in my body, and then building the courage to offer it back to them and holding the space for them to build the courage to transform it in themselves, is just an amazing experience.
Beautiful.
There's so much growth and so much expansion, so much love. To
Uh,
witness the cohesion and the community that forms itself as we're going through the retreat. Going back to my family at night in complete gratitude and bliss, and then also seeing them from their greatest, most beautiful light has been amazing. Just like everyone else in the retreat, I'm not only facilitating, I am also going through my own transformation. And my chosen transformation for this retreat was the appreciation of my family, appreciation of the love in my son, my daughter, and my wife. Because
Beautiful.
every day when I'm working with my clients, I see the best in them, and I reflect that back to them so that they can acknowledge it and live it in their own lives. But when it comes to your family, when you're a facilitator, a coach, a healer, when it comes to that intimate space with your family, right? It's not as easy because they also see everything in you, right? So it's really easy to get triggered. And you can't be a coach to your wife. You can't be a coach to your children. You have to be you, completely authentic. It's the hardest part of all, right? Because they also express their fears, and your fears and their fears can be the same. You cohabitate the same space. So the vision I had for this retreat was to really embody that intimacy with my family and to see the light in them and express it back to them, that intimacy within myself. To have the courage to understand that the fear that I feel when I'm with them is a representation of all the love that I have for them, for my son, for my daughter, for my wife. And to be able to transmute that within myself before expressing that fear. To have that contrast of the fear that I'm expressing, like when my son is going to go out, right? And I'm like, oh no, what's going to happen? Is he going to be okay? And instead of expressing my fear to him, for him to be okay, feeling that fear and then trusting the light in him and say, you got this. And I know that I'm not only saying it to him, I'm saying it to myself.
Wonderful. Yes.
Or to see
Yes.
the pain sometimes that my wife is enduring through her hardships. And instead of being just empathetic, become compassionate, and feel her pain. And then through my confidence, express that confidence back to her. Not as a coach, but as a husband.
Wow.
And to my daughter, to feel her frustrations and be present and hold space and then relate to her from her own vision. Because, as parents, our kids, as ourselves as kids with our parents and our kids with us, they've known us all their life. They don't know a life without us, right? So they have no way of knowing everything you lived before that you're trying to explain to them, right? So the only way they can really experience you is if you experience life through their eyes. And this is what I came to the conclusion of about in this retreat. Like, I can really experience life through the eyes of my daughter, through the eyes of my son, through the eyes of my wife, through the eyes of everyone that was in this retreat, and I facilitated for. And in doing so, I'm enriching my own eyes, my own experience and vision of life in a way that expands so much possibility.
Yes.
And really being present.
After hearing all the participants, your presence was felt all throughout. So it's beautiful that you were able to match and embody this frequency within your family and with the participants. That's doing a great job on that. Yeah.
Thank you. It is only possible through your own frequency as well.
Agreed.
As you were mirroring in me, I was mirroring in you too.
Yes, I can see that. So we've gone through a bunch of activities throughout this week, and is there one that stuck out for you that really resonated outside of, you did big transformation with your family as you just shared, but is there an actual activity that really pulled something out and brought to light for you to transform?
This one right now. The circle with the cacao. Opening the heart and having a conversation, a conscious conversation of what if. And be able to imagine everything that's possible, and then see how every participant, including myself as a participant, can reach out to the stars and become one with our dreams, and speak it out with such confidence, with such love, with such presence. And embodying that to understand that it's not just now that I can embody that presence and that courage, but that now I can embody that presence and that courage in every single moment of my life with the same strength, with the same power. I no longer need to have it hidden with the fear of what's going to happen if I am vulnerable about it and somebody comes and takes it, or it doesn't happen and I fail, and etc. Like all the things that we tell ourselves with the light that we're holding in. And to be able to be within that light and to express that light now builds the courage and the gratitude and the power and the ability and the capacity in my body to express it in my everyday life. To witness the fulfillment of the value proposition as a coach that I said I wanted to fulfill. I want to help heartfelt entrepreneurs, creators, healers, masters of their own art, to be able to express their gifts and expand and touch everyone that they want to touch in their lives. But first of all, to touch themselves, to go within and realize that they already have everything within them that they require to express it and to share it with the world. And in doing so, then it just ripples. And to witness that in every single one of you in this retreat, and to be present for it, it's just a confirmation of how powerful the universal laws are, of how powerful the trust in the universe is once we trust the universe that is flowing through us.
Agreed.
Every action we put out there
Yeah.
is a seed that is planted to come back to us. And once we align with the frequency of our true desire already met, and we start taking consistent action in it, with love and devotion to every moment, in full presence, in full intensity of that dream, I can witness today it comes true.
Yeah.
And this now encourages me to go full in. Before I thought I was full in. Now, beware, universe. My whole heart is coming to the world. There was a moment in the Temazcal where the man said, because one of my spirit animals is the bear, where he said to me, you know birds can fly, right? And you're ready to fly.
Yeah.
And yes, after this experience with you guys, yes, I if I had any doubt of that, that's completely gone.
Wow.
Completely in its wings, ready to lift this big bear, right? And bring all the love that I am to my everyday life, to my every relationship, and to everyone that I serve with all my heart and full devotion.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful. And as we talk about taking an action, I really actually appreciate the way you're sharing. It's bringing the whole retreat together and gives meaning to it. So that is great. And so we saw you acting throughout the whole retreat, bringing prompts, bringing, paradox, underlying events that would partake in nature, actually, that everything would show up right at the proper timing. And what I'm going to ask you here is that who would you think would benefit from all of that connection and connectivity with nature, with themselves, with the activities that were provided and shared during this time?
Wow, such a powerful question. This answer is for you that is watching this video, for you that would really like to transform the way you talk to yourself. I would really like to discover that your inner voice is your power once you're able to align it with the frequency of your true heart's desire. For you, that logic has taken over and said that everything that you dream about is impossible, it's not logical, and you feel trapped by the constructs of society, of time, money, obligations. You have to do, you should do. If you're listening to this and this resonates within you, this experience is for you. For you to free your inner voice, to create trust within, so that your intellect, your best friend, your ego, now serves your higher being, serves your heart's true desire. And you see the possibilities that you can become available for, build the courage and the audacity to be present for yourself and everything and everyone that you love, and express that love, seeing that vulnerability is really the highest power. It's not vulnerability. It's the power of your heart. It's the power of your presence. And the world needs you. The world needs everything you dream about. The world needs all the love that you're holding in, that you're scared to share. And once you express it, that will ripple. That will ripple into the world that you dream about, that is possible with your presence. I'd love to help you open that door. I know it's been possible for me, and I've seen it being possible for all the people that I've helped with such devotion. And now I see it in the people that I serve through this retreat. And I'm so grateful that they reflected back to me. So grateful that I'm so grateful for the privilege of witnessing in others, so that I can witness it in myself every day. If this speaks to you, I'd love to serve you to the greatest of my ability, for you to express and expand to the greatest of your capacity.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. It's very touching. And then just on the last note, um, what would be a takeaway idea or a sentence you would like to um, tell yourself for later on, or something that you're embodying now for later? Just like give us just a prompt of what resonates within.
We are all here on a temporary journey. Nothing is yours. Nothing is mine. Everything is here and now for the moment that we're in. Understanding that all my experience, and I say my experience, is not mine. It's actually the experience that I'm going through. To share it openly.
Mm.
Understanding that the more I experience the present, the more free I am. To allow all the abundance and prosperity to flow through myself and towards everything and everyone around me.
Mm.
So that which you consider to be yours, that you're holding on so tightly to, might be what is holding you back. And it also might be what frees you for the love that you have for it once you express it.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too. Thank you so much for sharing. It was a great pleasure.
There's one more thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone that has been in this retreat. Thank you, Christabel, for your trust in me, for your expansion of everything that I've shared, and for your openness to share it so widely and with that joy that you have for life. Thank you for opening the door to all your network. Thank you to everyone for opening their doors to everything and everyone in their lives. Thank you so much, Chloe, for your voice, for the strength of your heartfelt voice, for honoring the strength of your heart in your voice. Thank you, Leslie, for your compassion, your presence, your care, in every word, in every action. So nourishing to be in your presence. Jerome, thank you for revealing your inner child. Thank you for revealing the passion that can transcend the logic.
Yeah.
Witnessing that in you has really opened so much doors in me. Has really opened all the possibilities of everything I fathom going forward.
Wow.
Thank you to everyone in this retreat. And thank you for listening and seeing this video. If it
Awesome.
resonates and opens something in you, I love you.
There you go. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks again for sharing.